everybody. Alright, I'm just reaching over to grab my controller. And we can just get straight into it. Let's see, what am I going to set the timer for today? Let's start with... Last time went pretty well. Let's start with 90 minutes and see how it goes. Oh, no. There we go. Alright, so last time we were... I didn't do any off-stream leveling up because we had just got to a level, and plus it's only been a couple of days since we were last in here. Now, I haven't opened this up since then. Let me take a look what I've got. I've got a couple of super shrooms. I'm going to turn down my personal volume a little bit. If I have to adjust the volume in the stream of either if I'm too quiet or too loud, I'm probably just going to go to adjust the game rather than my own voice. But you could, if you can't hear me or you can't hear the game, just mention it in chat and I'll do a little fine-tuning. But it should be pretty good. Using the same volume settings. Alright, so this is really all just a bunch of healing items. I think I have a couple of battle items that are... I'm going to switch to Goombario for this next area. So, I want to get through Dry Ruins today. We're going through Dry Desert, the town, Dry Outpost, and then the dungeon, which is Dry Ruins. So everything is dry today. I have a little Coca-Cola Energy, which is something I've not had since last time I did it on stream a number of months ago. Probably the last one I'm going to have all year. I don't really have soda often, and more so than that, I definitely don't have those high caffeine or high sugar energy drinks often. Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning Dry Desert upside down to find the Dry Ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information in Dry Outpost, which is near here. Near here meaning on the complete opposite side of the map. But anyway. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All I need's a clue, and we'll be golden. To get to Dry Town, Dry Outpost... To get to the desert town, Dry Outpost, just go due east on this path. Be careful not to stray from this path, for you may encounter some trouble, and you'll definitely get lost. Even the path isn't that safe, so watch out for enemies. Okay, so you've got a classic oil lamp on the box there. We're assisting Professor Colorado. I actually do have an oil lamp like that. Hey, Marth-chan. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Glad to see you again. Yeah, I actually do have an oil lamp that's like the traditional, like, stereotypical, like, Aladdin's lamp type lamp. Only mine is made of clay instead of bronze or brass. But, and it's pretty little, but it gives a good flame for it. We've hooked over to Dry Outpost to bring back some information. Do you know the people of Dry Desert are descendants of the makers of Dry Ruins? What a cool thought, huh? People have been living here watching over the ruins for many generations. Colorado is searching out mysteries. As usual, he seems to be looking for the ruins here. As long as you stick to the path, it's easy to go from Mount Rugged to Dry Outpost without getting lost. Since many people use this path, the desert sands can't cover it up. I want to get the first strike on this little butthole, because these guys, they like to steal stuff. I had not yet played Yoshi's Island. I didn't get a Super Nintendo until, actually not long after I played this game. I got my Super Nintendo in late September or early October 2001, and this game must have come out in the spring or summer. So these guys here are actually from Yoshi's Island, which I got with my Super Nintendo, but I did not know that yet. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a completely unique enemy or item, well, enemy or character type. Bandit. This is a bandit. Bandits bump into you hard and shake up your pockets. They can steal up to 10 coins. Max HP 5, attack power 2, defense 0. They'll slowly approach, then slam into you all of a sudden. If you can damage them in an attack, you can get your stolen coins back. Let's beat them before they make off with our loot. I'm actually, as quickly as possible, I'm going to change out to Cooper because he can attack all the enemies at once. I have no coins left to steal. Yep. Alright, let's take these guys. I mean, there are no coins at risk here, but... Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. We'll use... Yeah, there's another badge I could equip instead of this. Yeah, they are cute. Like, most Shy Guy-derived enemies have a cuteness factor to them. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm not really nailing these action commands good. I have to reassess my badge, Yeah, because I switched to Quake Hammer in Mount Rugged, so I could take out the clefts. But I need to re-equip that jump attack that I have. That lets me jump on multiple enemies in a row. And we'll... Yeah, I have to 6 HP, Super Short. And so we will use the honey syrup and pick the soda back up. There we go. So it's nice that it gives you a chance to use the item, then recollect the next one. Hey, Kalaka Boy, how you doing? You know, it just occurred to me, I was just thinking about you today, Kalaka Boy, because it really just occurred to me how often I watch, like, DFB, Disney Food Blog, as well as, like, a lot of just YouTubers about, like, stuff in the Disney parks, but I never really cared much about going to the resort or resorts or parks or anything. But it occurred to me, like, I always been interested and I just never cared enough to actually go myself. I was thinking about, and that made me think about you earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with my badge layout. Yeah, we're gonna take away Quake Hammer, and we're gonna go to multi-bounce. Lets you do a multi-bounce. Wait. Jumps on all enemies in a row. Okay, this will be useful against when there's a group of bandits like that. And at the beginning of the next... At the start of the next battle, I'm gonna use my... Oh, these guys are so quick, I can't get my hammer in time. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and use refresh to just top off the HP and FP a little bit, so that next time I use an item, I'll get a little more mileage out of it. And before too long, hopefully that's charged back up. Oh, nice. I got... Okay. Yeah, the key for me with learning new action commands is to recognize a particular point in the like, the backdrop to line up my button press with when I'm defending. So, we're gonna do multi-bounce. Nice. And so next turn, we're taking out all three of these guys. Oh, well, next turn. This very turn. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I got him out just in time so I don't have to waste a turn getting him out to tattle on these guys. And this is Pokey, an evil cactus. And like the two biggest enemies that probably came out of Super Mario... Hey, Azurest! How you doing? Yeah, the two of the biggest enemies to come out of Super Mario Bros. 2, that being, you know, originally a game that had nothing to do with Mario, so all the characters and enemies in that game sort of got imported into the Mario franchise through the North American version of Mario Bros. 2, which was a conversion from Doki Doki Panic, are Pokies and Shy Guys. Both are iconic Mario enemies. And Shy Guys really didn't make an appearance again until Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, where I guess they wanted something different from typical Goombas. Or, yeah, HP 4, Tech Power 2. You know what I'm thinking? The reason they might have used Shy Guys in Super Mario World 2, I don't think you could defeat Shy Guys by jumping on them, and because of Yoshi's like tongue and swallowing things mechanic, I think they wanted enemies that had an established history of not being defeatable by simply by stomping on them, so you had to use your eggs or to actually eat them. Be careful fighting them. If you jump on their, it'll hurt you if you jump on their spiky heads. They also have an annoying habit of calling reinforcements. Let's beat them quickly. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we're not doing any of those jump attacks. Let's... 10 HP, or 6, and 8. Yeah, let's use a Super Shroom. Okay. For a second, I'm like, oh, I don't... Almost. I got at least one of those. We'll change to Cooper, so he can do his... Yeah, I know what you meant by that. Yikes, these guys are tough. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna heal again. Or... Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah. Hey there, Aurelia. Hold on, I have a family member, sending me a message about something. Oh, doggone. Unfortunately, we don't have active time battle here, so... let's see. Excuse me for a moment. I'm trying to... I full screen this. I have to get this to a spot where I can... Without... Okay. Excuse me. If it wasn't a family member, I wouldn't pause the stream like this, but with the way things are right now, a lot of people are trying to get in contact with me. Alright. There you go. And we will... Let's see how close we can get to taking all these guys out. We took out 1.5 of them. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me while I sent that. you know, just the way with things are right now, I have a lot of people just checking in on me, so, just wanted to give them an immediate response. I do like that they sometimes give you, hit heart point, like, HP, and sometimes flower points back as well. Actually, now that since I'm out about, yeah, let me go ahead and heal now. Because, shoot, these guys, they do a number on you pretty quick. I mean, I just happened... Oh, and just so, if anyone's new to this run-through, this playthrough, every time Mario has leveled up in this game, I spin this wheel to determine whether badge points... we haven't had a single badge point upgrade yet, but I either upgrade the flower points, the badge points, or the heart points. So right now we have a lot of flower points and hit points, but no badge points. No additional badge points. You just have the 3 we started out with, which I've actually been able to do a lot more with than I expected I'd be able to. But we'll just keep moving along for now. Yeah, they will be, but the thing is, yeah, so I can't equip a lot of abilities and special moves. I just have to pick what I want for a particular situation. On the other hand, I have a lot more, like, flower points and heart points than I would, so it kind of balances out that I'm not as pressured to end battles quickly. Hello, fellow travelers. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Dry Outpost waits at the path's end. Okay. He's a nomad mouse. It looks like he's in mid-journey. I bet he has some amazing stories to tell. A wandering nomad mouse, roaming the world, no responsibilities, so lucky. I believe that Pokies and... Yeah, if I'm correct, Pokies and Bandits are the only unique enemies in this part of the map. Yeah, first strike. So, I'm going to... Yeah, we can't... Yeah, no... Yeah, Nomada Mouse is a really cool name. Like, I was just thinking that myself. I didn't say it out loud. But yeah, it's actually a pretty cool play on words there. As Nomada Mouse, like, the mouse characters in general, they may be based on something from Yoshi's Island. I remember Little Shrew... Oh, I actually missed the action command on that for once. Nice. Alright. Yeah... Man, I don't know what I'm doing with these... I just have to focus more. I can still read chat and everything, I just have to stop messing up. Okay. A regular shell toss will take him out. There we go. Man, I got into another battle before I could even line up to try to get a first strike in on him. We're so close to Dry Outpost that I'm not super worried. I think I'll be able to just take it, like, just withstand all the damage until I can go and heal up in the town. That's nowhere near where you were at when I went into the last battle. But if it was really strict about the enemies being exactly where you were when you entered battle, I probably wouldn't have got a chance to get the first strike in. Maybe if too many enemies are near Mario when you are in a battle, it'll, like, sort of respawn some of them away from you. There might be a frame rate difference on the Wii U version. Or something like that. But it's been so... You're probably super... You actually own the game on N64, so you probably had more time to get used to it. Doggone. Alright, let's get rid of you. I don't know. On one hand, I feel like I should have earned more coins for doing that. But, I mean, more star points, like more experience points for that battle and all the damage I took. But getting 4 points ahead, closer to 100 when they're so... The consequences of leveling up are so much more significant, perhaps, than a typical RPG. In whichever stat you do choose to upgrade. And see, I knew the Dry Outpost. Like, now I have some interesting memories. I remember my mother had a friend who... Oh, who's that? Oh yeah, they run away and we have to talk to them. And yeah, because N64 is is temporarily closed, so we can't buy items right now. I just want to... We'll explore the town proper first. And, well, not so long, but first I want to go to the Toad House. Here we go. I have met... My mom had some friend that she met, or a friend that introduced her or something. Like, I think the mix was... Now, some of you may be familiar with this mixture. Is it A1 sauce and... It's like A1 and ketchup, I think. And it tasted really awesome with fish sticks. And I remember eating fish sticks with A1 and ketchup while I was in this part of the game. And just having a strong memory of, like, the taste of A1 and ketchup with fish sticks. As I'm... Nah. Did you sleep well? Good luck. Alright. Let's do a little more. That's where the warp pipe is going to appear when we activate that later on. Can I? Hey, there was a coin in here. I don't think I ever even tried to, Another game I have weird food memories with is, I know I mentioned this before, a game called Sandstorm on Nintendo 64. No, it's not on N64, it was on DOS PC. And it was kind of like Missile Command, but it was themed around the Gulf War, which, and this game came out in '92, so that would have been a very current events type of thing at the time. And my mom, it was in the summertime, my mom made this potato salad for, I think, 4th of July or something like that. And we had a bunch of leftovers, so we're eating potato salad for the next couple of days. And I remember eating that potato salad while playing Sandstorm. Yeah, let's go for this. We got the coin back and took him out. Alright. Hey, this is the block. Is that the block that if you keep... There's, like, this... I forgot his name. It's like Strider X7 or something on YouTube. Where he basically did a bunch of videos about things, like, bizarre things that crash Paper Mario. And so it sort of became almost a low-key meme, like this, just the phrase, "this crashes Paper Mario." Or something like, if you hit that block that gives you 1 coin when you hit it with the hammer, if you keep hitting that block for like 9,000 years or something, it resets and gives you another coin. Or something like, I'm not even kidding, something like 900 years or something, it would overflow the N64 and give you a new, Alright, we're gonna do multi-bounce. Oh, I bungled that one. Yeah. Yikes. I better take these guys out or I'm in trouble next turn. Because they took nearly all my money. Doggone, I only got 2 of them. But I know Cooper can get through the rest. Oh man. Well, yeah, it was something really kind of... Oh man, I'm really flirting with danger here. But we're definitely taking them... One way or another, we're taking these guys out this turn, so... Yay, I got the whole row for the first time in a while. And we're gonna use Power Shell. And that's that. We didn't have to use healing items, and we didn't game over either. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, at least we got that last coin. I missed a lot of the booty I would have gotten. But I had to avoid getting in the battle again. I may... You know what? I may grind here. Until I get another level up. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do it like 2 more battles. Actually, I'll go out... I'll go out there until I need to retreat again. I don't want to use any items. So we'll get some money and some more star points. Do you remember what you did while you were... Oh, you crashed Melee, huh? Do you remember what you were... Were you doing anything crazy? Like, were there a bunch of... You were playing 4 players and there were a bunch of Pokemon and items out on the screen at once or anything crazy like that? Or it just happened out of the blue? Alright. Let's see. Doggone. Oh, it was very deliberate. So you just had as much stuff out on the screen as possible? Because even like games like Mario 64, it is, if there are too many, there are limits in place for how many coins are on screen at once and things like that. You could by going just slightly beyond that, you could make the N64 like struggle to continue running. Because I've seen different things where they add more coins or run a hack ROM on N64 where it doesn't despawn coins, and it's just like, wow. In a certain sense, the system was almost barely capable of doing what it pulled off, which makes it all the more impressive. You know what? Maybe I do need to re-equip the Quake Hammer. Yeah, Quake Hammer might actually be a better choice. Yeah, I'm gonna probably re-equip that. Yeah, after this turn, I'm gonna read what you just posted, Marth. Oh, almost. Oh, at least we got the points back. Nice. I love that disappointed look, like that look when they don't manage to steal anything. You had someone with a super scope, which we glitched to be infinite ammo, and 2 foxes to deflect it back. Oh, that does sound hilarious. And then you're Peach below, tossing as many turnips into the whole thing as I could till the game lagged out and crashed. Oh, that sounds brilliant. Oh, and Marth, right before the stream started, I sent you a whisper with a link to the that thing we were talking about. You can just check it out real quick. You don't have to. We don't have to talk about it now, but just check your whispers real quick. Okay. And the thing you mentioned last stream. But it's not so important that we need to talk about it now, but I just wanted to let you know that I sent you a whisper. There we go. Dried fruit restores 15 HP. Wow. That's a pretty decent item. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to actually... We're gonna take off multi-bounce and put on... No. Doggone. We need... Okay, we need power jump and we need quake hammer. That's the badge loadout we're gonna try now. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Yeah, that actually does a lot of damage. That actually works better than multi-bounce, and multi-bounce is a lot harder to pull off than that. And this jump attack will take out the last one. Alright. Yeah, no problem. It wasn't a big deal. It's just something I just thought you should know about. Actually, I just thought of something else. Hold on. Let's see. You just gotta... Alright. I just sent another link. You can take a glance at that and get a good sense of what I was talking about. I don't know why I didn't send that the first time, but it's not an emergency or anything. It's just something I thought you might also find interesting and maybe mildly amusing. Let's see. Yeah. Now I'm interested. I may actually deposit the dried fruit just because I wouldn't mind maybe finding out what... I may actually even read the spoiler guide for the Tasty recipes. Because there are so many unique, like, food items in the game. I don't want to... I need to pay more attention, doggone. I find it interesting that Quake Hammer does more damage and has a greater effect than the regular hammer attack, but you could argue that the action command for that is actually easier than the normal one. Let's end this turn. There we go. Let's see, is there any... I wonder if there are more dried fruit in any of these. Oh, we got a coin. I went into town and saved, I think, but I didn't actually go and heal. So let me go ahead. Because we're up to 39. Let's get to 50 star points, and then I'll actually go through and start interacting with the townspeople and advancing the scenario. We're gonna use speedrun strats here and spam the spin dash. Now, if I'm correct, Where's that? I'm not particularly trying to, No, I got the first strike in on him. Didn't necessarily intend to do that, but since I did, I certainly don't mind. Nice, okay. Hey, only 10 star points away from that, Okay, so we'll get rid of these. Oh, a whole bunch of them. Perfect. This is... And... Power Shell. Let's see, Quake Hammer's 2 FP, but Power Shell's 3, so actually I'm going to go ahead and use Quake Hammer, because that's cheaper in terms of flower points. Nice. Hold on a second. Okay, I gotta go see about something real quick, so I'll be right back. I just got to, Alright. My father was in town for the first time in a long time, and I hadn't seen him since last summer. And I hadn't seen my mom since... Well, I haven't seen her since last summer either, so... But he's heading back out, and I'm probably not going to see him for a few more months, or her. So I just wanted to say goodbye and see him off. So okay. And as a matter of okay. Yep, thanks for the welcome back. Okay. Next turn, we're just gonna use a normal attack. Take these last couple of guys out. There we go. Okay, next battle we'll definitely have, Okay, here it is. Wow, I'm impressed with myself that I actually remembered where the oasis was. We have the flower point and hit point restoration box here. Items. Oh yeah, I have to go here to... No, I have to... Oh, I get only use or drop items from this menu. I didn't need to actually use that, but I did want to get the lime. I like there's an extra... It seems like there's an extra instrument voice added to the... No, I needed... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is. I thought there was a character somewhere in this area. I guess not. I want to hear what... No, I want to hear what Gambari has to say about this spot. Oh, thank heavens, at last we found an oasis. It's not a mirage, is it? The trees are so green, the water's so blue, hooray! This is a super block. With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. Remember, your upgrade will gain attack power. The party member will also master a new ability. Which party member do you want to upgrade? She master Power Bomb to attack all on-ground enemies. You'll master Airlift to carry an enemy from battle. You'll master Dizzy Shell to paralyze enemies. And you'll master Charge's attack power will go up. I want to... Lately, attacking multiple... My battle style seems to involve lots of attacks against groups of enemies. So... And I believe there's an upgrade block inside Dry Ruins. So, I like Bombette's ability, but she can't attack groups at once. So I'm gonna upgrade Bombette first. Do you want to upgrade this member? Yes. Bombette is upgraded to super rank. Yeah, I believe I need... We'll see, but I believe I need the lemon and lime for something in town. I know there's like... I know like the basic gist of how you go about... I mean, yeah, I actually remembered that you just go to the last... to the easternmost column of the desert area and then just go south. Alright. Welcome, travelers. You must have had a long, hot journey getting here. Welcome to Dry Outpost. Moustafa is the leader of this entire town, so you'd better keep it in mind. Although you probably won't ever see him. Master Moustafa is the main man. Yeah, Mr. Moustafa. Mr. is, like, derived from Master to begin with, so it's a little redundant, but... Where's the man? No one knows. He stays hidden from his foes. Okay. Hey, guess what? Hey, somewhere in the desert, there's a stone cactus. Hey, Tundex. Thanks for the sub. Still with no emotes. But I will be commissioning some sometime, probably before spring. Hopefully, we'll see. Just had to restart my chair there. If you move 3 south and 2 west from the stone cactus. Okay, so I'm just going to write that down for future reference. And the stone cactus is on the main path, so it's not hard. Find something. Wait, hold on, let me think just for a second. Wait, that's just where the oasis is, isn't it? I know how many times. I just want to have. Actually, I know you don't sub for emotes, but I do want to have the emotes for people who sub. Now, that doesn't mean you have to use them. You can still keep being a sweetheart and just, you know, throwing, you know, more support than necessary or asked for. Anyway, but if I can give you some cute little dormworms to spam in the chat, that wouldn't be so bad either. Yeah, just in my mind, imagining the layout of the desert, I believe that is just flat out where the oasis is. Wait, what is that? 3 south? No, 2. No, that's not where the oasis is. That's something different because you have to go 3 south and 2 west. That's actually going away from where the oasis is. Savvy, is that a 3rd degree card? Oh wow, I'm actually getting benefits from doing the battles with the dojo. Whoa, that's seriously great, Mario. Have you seen the old fortune teller in Toad Town? He's always right, so his fortune telling is famous. If you hit trouble in the middle of your adventure, it'd be a good idea to see him. Temporarily closed. Alright. Are you from Toad Town? Wow, that's a ways away. Dry Ruins? Nope, never heard of it. Sounds like a local fairy tale or something. ... Hey, if you're serious about looking for dry whatever, you should go ask the information trader. Supposedly this information trader lives in town and swaps information for items or something along those lines. That's what my friend says. My friend? This guy? Nah, he's way too shy to be an information trader. Are you addressing me? A composer am I, writing songs while I try. Sigh, I wish I could find some lovely, heart-moving lyrics. I want to compose music filled with beautiful lyrics. That's my fondest wish. My brother and his sister, who are very close, live atop Shooting Star Summit. The brother Merlo collects star pieces and will trade badges for them. You know what? I always interpreted Merlo as being a she. Oh well. No. The sister, Merlovely, is a fortune teller who will tell you where to find badges. Hey, hello. I'm assisting an archaeologist, Professor Colorado. I came to Dry Desert to excavate Dry Ruins, but it's hot as blazes every day and I'm constantly thirsty. I want to quit and go home. Hello, wormy guy. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo! Want to try the quiz? Yeah, let's do it. And let's go to the question. Question. What is the color of the block you can break with the first hammer? It is yellow. Correct! Congratulations! Here's your star piece. You got the star piece. You've correctly answered 2 questions so far. Good luck next time. I love the way he warps out of the scene. He just folds into his hat, and then the hat just sort of folds away. Long ago in this land, there was a kingdom called Dry Kingdom. King Mausta ruled over it. One dark day, he was betrayed by his subjects. In the uprising that followed, Dry Kingdom was ruined. King Mausta escaped and vowed vengeance on his enemies. He gathered those faithful and defeated his betrayers. King Mausta's supporters were the original robbers who built Dry Outpost. Man, this game really is, like, pretty strongly pro-monarchy. Like, every place is, like, even in, like, Mario Odyssey, even, like, the most modern-looking place seen in a mainline Mario platformer, that being, what, the Metro Kingdom. Even that modern city is implied by its name, Metro Kingdom, to be a monarchy. Pleasant dreams. Okay. Did you sleep well? Good luck out there. Alright, I'm just adjusting my... Oh, almost dropped the controller. Just adjusting my backrest. Ah, there we go. I heard that an archaeologist in Colorado is around here looking for dry ruins. You know what? Even if he digs up the entire desert, he won't find them. The dry outpost was built by robbers long ago. You know, the boss of the robbers that was the descendant of a king. The king hid the entrance to the ruins of his kingdom, and the robber boss guarded them. Legend has it that even now, the descendant of that boss hides in this town and keeps the ruins safe from prying eyes. Which is very highly questionable, because Bowser has a major like minion guarding a star spirit in Dry Ruins. So how did this guy that we're gonna the Two-Tank Koopa, I believe his name is, how did he get into Dry Ruins? And it's supposed to be this hidden sacred place, and he's using it for evil purposes. Someone who gives things is nice. Yes, very nice. Nice guys get told nice stuff. Don't give anything. Goodbye. I want to see. I'm interested to find out. I think he wants a lemon. I believe that's his favorite thing. Yeah, I believe lemons are that guy's favorite thing. But you have to buy 2 items in here, which if I remember from years back are... Hold on. I want to deposit a couple of things. Yeah, let's check. We need to buy, if I remember correctly, the dried shroom and the rusty hammer. So first, we're just going to deposit the dried fruit, because I want to deposit that anyway. Dried shroom, and 3 FP, 1 HP, and 2 FP. I'm believing the lemon and the lime are both going to be good ingredients for later. But we have the 2 spots right now, so we'll buy... I'm just interested to see if this is actually, like, blocked off in the game's code. Wait. Oops, I accidentally bought 2 hammers. Yeah. No. Okay. So, oh, okay. So, so I actually have, no, I keep forgetting which one. So I actually, you have to buy the dried shroom and rusty hammer, but it's like gatekept within the game that I actually have to learn that I need to buy the dried shroom. It's like an Ocarina of Time when you input the buttons for an Ocarina song before you actually officially learn the song, and it won't do anything in the game. You actually have to learn the song in the game. So it's the same sort of thing here. I just wanted to, I was just curious. I knew this was going to be a potential waste of money, but I just wanted to see. I forgot whether or not they actually bothered to do that in this game. And yes, you actually do have to give the guy down there a lemon. And that guy, I believe, turns out to be Mustafa, the information trader. So we, minor spoiler there if you're new to this, but so I have to give you a lemon, give something. Oh, heavenly, a lemon, the nicest of nice things. You have proven you're nice by giving me my favorite thing. And since you're so nice, yes, I'll tell you something really nice. How to see Mustafa. To find Mr. Mustafa, go to the shop in town. First try... Oh, you know what? I think I might have bought them in the wrong order. Actually, I typically wouldn't do this, but for the sake of Yeah, I actually do want to... I believe I saved. If not, I'm... Yeah, because I bought them in the wrong order. I'm interested to see if it's gatekeeped based on the in-game event or not. But I should... Okay. Alright. And I should have badge points and star points. Alright, so I'm basically... Yeah, I didn't lose any progress. You have to buy the dried shroom first. Now I'm interested to see. Yeah, we'll deposit those 2 items. And we'll check the lime and the dried fruit. Dried shroom and the dusty hammer. Alright, okay, so they didn't gatekeep that. I totally skipped the whole Moustafa, like, where the item, the whole giving the information trading part of this. What ho? Buying a dusty hammer after a dried shroom is a secret sign that only friends of Mr. Moustafa know. That means you're in with Moustafa. Hey, brother. Good to meet you. Have you any questions you need answered? Apparently, just Mario is enough to emote everything. I know, in the context of the game, he's implied to have had a bunch of dialogue, so... You want to see Mr. Moustafa? He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Dry Outpost. Just keep going up, my man. And let's check the dried shroom. And let's also buy the dried pasta. I'm just buying a few potential cooking items. Let's check. Dried pasta. And the lemon. Yeah, not the best selection in terms of healing items. Let's just buy a couple of... Let's buy one mushroom. Let's buy a... Actually, I'm gonna deposit the mushroom I just bought. Because basically I feel like using battle items is gonna be... Yeah, using battle items to end a battle quickly is going to be a more efficient option than healing in battle right now, so... And right next to the save point, so we'll just go ahead and save. And we're more than halfway to the next level, which is nice. Oh, I remembered exactly. Keep this quiet. If this woman casts a spell on you, it might help you during battle. For instance, your attack power might get stronger, or you might get more coins for winning. Other stranger things may happen as well. But do not rely on the spell. By no means will take effect in every battle. The spell can be beneficial, but is also unpredictable. And I remember this always being worthwhile. How are you feeling? Hello, welcome. How are you? Feeling jolly? Feeling blue? I'm Merlee, you see. That's me, a cuter gal you'll never see. I do magic, but not for free. Your luck has steered you well, for I'm a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? Do you dare to take a chance? Want to watch my cards dance? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, lovely. Now just pick one. Pay as much as I could. Yeah, let's go with the... Ooh, that's expensive, but let's go with it. We're ready, tally-ho, and here we go. How long Marchan, do you remember how long this lasts? Because I don't even specifically remember it wearing out. Or does it just tell you at some point the spell wore out? You should meet a beast. Do not fear, not in the least. My spell makes a famine feast. See you then. Please come again. Bye-bye, my friend. It tells you when it wears out? Oh yeah, it's... I remember that always being worthwhile to have. Hey, and the door is open now. And I gotta restart my massage chair, which you probably saw doing a little light show when I went to go answer the door. There we go. I wonder if Gumbaria will say anything about the fact that I'm on top of the roof now. I heard this town was originally founded by thieves from the desert. Okay. Yeah, let's keep... Hey, a letter. Got the letter. A letter to the traveling nomad mouse on the road. Hey, and up here. And here, a item trader who's actually Mustafa. And once that increased the star points you got from the boss battle, it was amazing. If it wears out before I get to the boss, I usually don't leave dungeons, but if it wears out before I get to the boss, I will do that. How did you get here? Who told you to find this place? Yes, Mustafa is my name. When I was out and about in Dry Outpost, I used the name Sheik. You're looking nice enough. I'm a good judge of character. I've been watching you ever since you came to town. I still can't believe you found me without being told. I think you must have extremely good luck, yes? Your name is Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to Dry Ruins. I have a feeling you're on an important journey, so I'll tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise that you will tell no one this secret. I'll give you this. Got the Pulse Stone. The closer you get to Dry Ruins, the faster it flashes. This Pulse Stone is the key to finding Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The Pulse Stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the Pulse Stone will flash. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's unique dialogue for if you don't give them the lemon. This is as far as you made it in the game? Alright, so if you're looking forward to playing this yourself and you want to just step out, hey, that's perfectly okay. But if you want to, I only got about halfway through myself, or maybe 60% of the way through myself, because I used to rent this on N64 a lot. Yeah, this level did have a lot of, like, identical looking areas, but you have to know which way to go based on subtle hints in the scenery, or learning from an NPC which direction to go in. Yeah. Now, we're just gonna hop down here. So it's neat that the game does acknowledge that you weren't actually told where to go. Now the first thing I want to do, I want to go to the cactus. 20 uses sounds accurate. I remember being typically I'd get through Dry Desert and not get much further. So I do remember it being kind of a big deal. Okay, we need to get Parakarry out here. If you go southeast from here, you'll reach a beautiful desert where lemon and lime trees grow. It's nice and cool, but it's really the best place to have a rest, but many enemies plague the surrounding area. You plan on researching the races in One Piece, be careful. Traveling nomad mouse, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. I like how he just, like, goes up to individuals and just knows that the letter's for them. Well, I get... You know what? I do know... I had someone... a family friend who used to live with us when I was growing up, who was from Barbados. And when she'd send stuff to her family in Barbados, she'd write her, you know, the actual address, you know, 123 Maple Street, generic town, New York, whatever, and zip code. And then to her family, she just literally would write her father, like, Barbados, the name of the town, and the person's name. No street, no house number, or apartment number. She just write the person's name and what town, and it just got to them somehow, however their postal system works. Letter. Chapters you got stuck up with this one, wherever the Lava Piranha one was. Another letter due to the letter. A postman's job is never done. A letter to me from Mustafa? I've heard the name, but I can't remember who he is. Anyway, thank you for delivering it. I'm surprised he found me way out here. Extremely hot traveling in the desert, so take care. Oh yeah, take this as my thanks. Don't hesitate, please take it. Got a star piece. So we now have enough star pieces to get that badge that's essentially, like the HP revealing element of Tattle, without needing to use Gambario. Hey, Mr. Dark Roast. I don't think I've seen you around before. Thanks for dropping in. I only got about 60% through this game because I used to rent it a lot when I was a kid on N64. And Paper Mario, like, it seems almost all the Nintendo published games only saved, like, ancillary data to the memory card that you put in the controller. Like Mario Kart, you could put ghost data in your controller so you could take it to a friend's house for multiplayer stuff. But it wouldn't save, like, actual save files to there. Okay, so let's see what this... I'm supposed to go 3 south and 2 west. Okay. Is to find something cool. 1... 2... Okay, 2's coming out. And so I would only get so far before I had to... When I returned the game... You know, you'd have to... You'd never get the same cartridge, and if you did, someone either played further through your file... 1, 2... Okay, they can't go any further south, so now it's time for 2 west. And so, typically I'd only get through, this part of the game, and I'd only get to saving the second Star Spirit. So actually getting to play through and see... 3 south and 2 west. What am I supposed to find here? Let's see. We got lost in the desert. We'll dry up and turn to mummies. How about it? Let's rest by the stall walk. Maybe there's something unusual about the rock. Okay. I thought so. Maybe I have to bomb it. I don't know if you have to hit it a certain number of times. Or maybe you have to run around in circles around it, and that activates something. Hey, Mr. Dark Roast, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so you know my background with the game, because I never got far because I had to keep returning it. I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console with the Wii U Pro Controller. And every time I level up, I'm spinning this wheel that I made to determine whether I upgrade his heart point, because I do know the first half of this game pretty well. So because of that, I think to spice things up, I made this wheel where it decides whether I upgrade his badge points, his flower points, or his hit points. So far, I've only gotten flower point and hit point upgrades, so I only have the 3 original badge points that I started the game off with. Alright. Come on, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, but I have I could use tons of... So I have to really customize my... Oh, there we go. It's a gimmick badge. Alright. It's just I got it. One of those sound effect badges that don't cost any points to activate. Oh wow, we're instantly seeing some of the benefits of the spell. The spell will increase your attack power. Nice! Woo! Yeah, not gonna grind a whole lot, but... And we know we're south of the path, so if we keep going north, we're eventually gonna run back into the path. And let's see. Oh wow, this power is expensive. Explode and destroy all enemies on the ground. I mean, bomb says destroy an enemy on the ground, but using bomb doesn't necessarily... I mean, in Koopa Brothers Forge, it certainly destroys any enemy, but... There we go. Yeah, at this point, that is going to probably wipe out most of the parties we run across. So, and I think they balanced this game pretty good, where the level-ups really don't change... the level-ups for Mario, at least, don't really make him more powerful. It really just kind of changes your strategy and how you approach the battles. I forgot these were here. Ah. Oh, wasn't quite able to maneuver in and get the, yeah, I wonder. Just thinking of different ways to, use all these abilities to their greatest effect. But we're just going to use Quake Hammer again. And... there we go. Yeah, so Mr. Dark Roast, I'm going to... That is a playlist to my, there's a playlist of all my, the VODs I put up on my YouTube channel. I'm not especially active on YouTube, but I do upload most of my VODs, and, on a playlist, and the videos are yeah, you know, Goombario is great for the flavor text, and so you can just see the HP. So if you want to take a look at that, see some of the other games I've played, and get a sense of, you know, the kind of stuff I've been playing aside from Paper Mario. Yeah, because I'm just kind of a retro variety sort of streamer. Like on Christmas Day, I streamed a couple of public domain anime movies. On Thanksgiving, I actually took a lot of my old VHS tapes from the late 80s and early 90s and ripped the commercials for them, and we just watched, like, retro commercials all day, and, like, the full commercial breaks. I even had several instances of, like, the commercial for the original Legend of Zelda, for instance. I had commercials for, like, Kirby's Adventure and Kirby's Dream Land. You know, a lot of retro commercials on there, and it's cool. You could easily find, you know, if you do Google search a commercial, the name of a retro game and the commercial for it, if there was a commercial, you could find it pretty easy. What's a lot rarer is to actually be able to find the full-length commercial breaks that they were on and kind of understand the context for them. And I just did that all day on Thanksgiving, which is a lot of fun. I missed the action command for that, but we're just going to head north now. Woo! Look at all those coins. We're making back almost all the... I think we're at the westernmost point, so if we go north, we're going to be right near the... Yeah, we're right by the encampment, and if we just go to the west one more space, that's where we'll find the refresh block and the save point. Let's see, how many badge... 60. Why don't I'm sort of looking for the entrance to the ruins, but maybe for the next 15 minutes I am gonna sort of grind a little bit. So this might be the most efficient way to take these guys out, is to immediately have Bombette come in. Yeah. Yeah, I might kind of grind a little bit while I look for the ruins until we, yeah, we're so close to the recharge point that I'm just going to use this again, even though it's a little bit overkill. Yeah, for a good while, for a few months actually, I was doing a lot of, like, games from the first, like, 5 or 6 months of the Game Boy Advance's lifespan. So I'm not against PC emulation, but I prefer to play games in a manner consistent with their official release history. And what I mean by that is, like, Super Mario Bros. Had an official release on the Wii U Virtual Console. It had an official release in the form of it being included in the NES Classic Edition, but there's no official PC release for Super Mario Bros. So even though it's an emulated version of the game when you play on the Wii U or on the NES Classic Edition, it's still part of its official release history. And so I prefer to use options that are part of the official release history. But there are some games, like a lot of DS games, for instance, where there's no other way to play them unless you have, like, a modified DS with a capture card. Hey, Serial Wars, how you doing? So, when the time... And I do have a lot of... the Wii U Virtual Console is still up. And while it's up, I have been, you know, every couple of weeks I'll go and download a few more games. I have a lot of Game Boy Advance games on the Wii U Virtual Console, as well as games that, on the DS. I haven't played any DS games yet on stream, but I have made a point to download those DS games, because I don't know when or if there will ever be a console that officially offers DS games for sale, in a way where I can just plug it in. And, no, he's been, Mario's been doing some intermittent fasting, and it's, worked out pretty good for him. Now, the personal results may vary with that. I can't speak, much to how those kind of diets work, but, it seems to be working out pretty okay for him. And also, I think another part of his diet is that he only eats in the presence of creatures that are trying to murder him. I think that's also been a good dieting strategy for him. And, you know, I feel like if, oh, shucks, I forgot that, you know, because within the context of the game world, Bombette's body would be made of metal. So because of that, I kind of underestimated what spiked enemies are capable of doing to her. So this should end the battle here. Alright. We're definitely getting rid of 15... What? Dried fruit gives you, what, 15 HP? We're gonna get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of a fried shroom. Actually, no. We're gonna... We might as well use the fried shroom, even though we are heading back to the recharge station anyway. But there's no point in letting it go to waste. If it will give me an immediate HP refresh, at least. And I think, like, maybe Paper Mario kind of suffered from the thing that Halloween did, because I guess the concept was that Halloween was going to be an anthology series, and the first two movies just happened to both be about Michael Myers. But then when they did Halloween 3, and it was kind of a mad scientist story, instead of, like, a Michael Myers story, and people felt really weirded, like, sort of alienated by it. Like, if Paper Mario, if the sequel to Paper Mario was Super Paper Mario, or something like that, because the concept within Nintendo seems to be that Paper Mario is just kind of an art style that they apply to different kinds of games, which may or may not have RPG elements. Whereas, by doing Paper Mario, which was a sequel to well, a follow-up to Super Mario RPG, to the point where the text, the logo for describing the game as Super Mario RPG 2 still exists within the game code, even though they never used it. And we'll use that honey syrup. And grab those coins. And we'll grind for another 10 minutes and then keep moving on. And to find the ruins. Oh, the shirt? Oh yeah, I guess I never really wore this on stream, or if I did, I was... Yeah, this was for the Pokemon 20th anniversary back in 2016. And I got that at the Nintendo World Store. You know what? Like, the day... Like, the Pokemon Day 2016 was kind of like in the first Harry Potter book when, like, Voldemort disappears, and they talk about how wizards were going around in their wizarding robes, like, not even going, like, incognito, and, like, you just saw them everywhere, and people were like, what's going on? That's kind of what Midtown Manhattan was like on Pokemon Day. We just saw, like, because of the event at the Nintendo store, you just saw Pokemon cosplayers all over the place. Like, everywhere you went, just walking the streets, and... Okay. We're going to switch to Bombat, and use Power Bomb. There we go. Take all those fools out. So earlier on, I was doing a lot of, once a month actually. The VOD may be still up here on Twitch, but ideally once every couple of months I do a stream where I do the 8-bit Sonic games on. Oh, I've got a Coca-Cola Energy, Coca-Cola Energy, which is the hardest beverage I'm probably gonna have all year. Which I don't even like the caffeine or anything. I just like it tastes okay. It's kind of interesting having a Guaraná drink instead of a cola-based drink. So, yeah, let's just take out one. You should be... Oh, actually, it took him out. I thought it would reduce him to 1 HP. It took him down to... Yeah, so we may actually... Yeah, we could take him out without using any more flower points. It's hard to describe. It's not as... It's a little bit of a... It's not as harsh of an... It feels less acidy than regular Coca-Cola. And regular Coca-Cola itself being something I might have maybe once every couple of months or every 3 months. As well. But yeah, I was playing a lot of... I started with Super Mario Advance, which I had rented back in the day, but I never actually owned. And from there, I was playing a lot of whatever early, within like the first 5 or 6 months of the Game Boy Advance's lifespan, whatever games in that time frame were available on the Wii U Virtual Console. I was playing those. Like I played the first Klonoa game on GBA, which was a good game, but it was so puzzly. And like I played Klonoa 2 on PS2. It was not really a puzzle game, but the one on GBA was so like it was a puzzle platform, but it got to a point where it's just getting too complicated and so heavy that I really couldn't interact with chat much. For a while, I was doing high score grinding on renting GBA games was risky for who, the establishment or for the renter. Because I never really thought of renting GBA as being a risky proposition. Oh. Hey, Merly. Let's go for it. Oh, I might be able to take them all out with this one attack. There we go. Oh, just in terms of the game quality itself? Well, I really only rented pretty mainstream... 3. Yeah, this is worth letting go. If it was a healing item, I might have, Now, once... Now, yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and specifically try to find the Dry Ruins, because there should be a refresh block and a save block in whatever spot. Now, you tried renting a Mario and Luigi game, you get home and open the box said Mario Advent. Oh, they were just putting the wrong games in the box? That's weird. I never had that problem. Yeah, the first handheld game I think I rented was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. And at the time I rented Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I had yet to have access to a, I didn't have my NES yet, so it was really the first chance I had to play Super Mario Brothers. But, like, the save file started at World 8-1, and I didn't realize that it was, like, I started the single longest stage in the entire game. So I was just playing World 8-1 over and over, and getting to the end felt like such a huge accomplishment. And that level is the longest stage in the game, and it has no, oh yeah, yeah, I heard about PogChamp, and even before that controversy showed up, I was kind of like, you know, using these real-life people that are just kind of random people, even if I didn't even realize the source of the PogChamp image was actually, like, noted. I just sort of thought that person might have just been lost to obscurity, like where they came from or what they're all about or whatever. I'm gonna use refresh. And using someone's real face is such an emote that became such a part of Twitch culture. I always thought there was a risk of, like, what if this person is found to have, like, to be some kind of, like, I don't know, like a child trafficker or a terrorist or something crazy like that. And now you have, like, this something that's ubiquitous with the site culture that meant something harmless that now is associated with something nefarious. And that's kind of what ended up happening, unfortunately. So... Hey. We're nearly to... Is this it? Okay, so I think we have to go to the left. And if it quiets down, then we know we have to go south. Or rather, north. We have to go north again. Oh, come on. I don't really have the flower points to deal with these guys in an efficient manner. Here we go. We found it. Pulstone. And one of these videos from one of these, like, people who, like, analyze the game on, like, a meta level, apparently the loading point to enter the Dry Ruins dungeon actually is always there. You just can't get to it normally unless you walk up the stairs, which aren't there until this cutscene appears and the temple loads into the map. But yeah, if Mario was able to jump that high, you actually can get to the loading point without this appearing. But we're so close to leveling up. I like the mood, the atmosphere change. I was like evening now. Yeah, that cutscene is cool, and the switch to evening kind of establishes. Actually, I guess the save block is in once you enter. Does it benefit you for you to sub to the channel? I do. The paid subscriptions I do get paid for. I get a little money for that. That's not at all necessary. I mean, just you having been in the stream enough is more than what I could have hoped for. I mean, I never thought that. I mean, I've only been streaming since late May. This is my 70th stream, and I didn't think I'd already be having like 10 people watching me do this. You know, like so this is already more than I would have hoped for. There's something I'm the huge, scary 210 Koopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this, my palace of the sand? Speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, where disaster will befall you. Now the shaky text, so it's probably implied he's doing the woo voice. Increase your Twitch Prime for subscription unlocks today. Okay, well, you know, so if you're already subscribed, you know, have a free sub at no additional cost to you. You could throw that at whichever streamer you choose to you think deserves it. And if it's me, I thank you for that. And if it's someone else, that's awesome. But it's certainly not at all necessary or required. Just you being in here. You being in here and choosing to chat is more than I could have hoped for. My timer just went off for, my timer just went off for, and for doing my, my break. I'm not the kind of streamer, unfortunately, who could sit down all day, and, yeah, I can't sit down for, like, 5 hours between breaks. Usually every 90 minutes or so, I have to get up and, every 90 minutes ago, I have to get up and stretch for a while. I do have a massaging office chair now. This is my setup. Oh, shucks. This is my setup that I use for, like, my professional life as well. But when I'm writing or doing business stuff, I'm not sitting in such an exact spot for so long. So because of that, I tend to get stiff and end up having limb sleep or having, like, my tongue start to tingle or something like that. But we're so close to leveling up that I want to go ahead and do that so I could show off a wheel spin. Not a new chair, just I just got a separate massaging backrest for the chair. So after this next battle, we'll do the wheel spin to see which of Mario's stats will be upgraded next. And yeah, 12. Okay, we have enough for this. Yep, thanks for the love, Azurest. I ever tried a foam roller. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I know, like, this massaging office chair has been a good solution for the problem I've had. And in fact, my next scheduled stream is on Tuesday, and it'll be at 12, because I schedule these 1 o'clock streams with the intention of it being, hey, check it out. It's time for the wheel spin. So, we're going to spin this wheel here. And on the left, that's Tangle, my Dorum character. Dorums are kind of my personal mascot and something I sort of created. You know, sort of as, I guess, sort of my gimmick or trademark type thing. So we're going to have to pull up the interact. No, that's not. Here we go. Interact. So we're going to spin this wheel, and we're going to see what it stops on. Come on. I need some badge points at this point, is what I really want. All the items appear on the wheel the same number of times. Alright. Come on. Come on. Badge points. Badge points. It could happen. It could happen. It could happen. It looks like we're going to get badge points. It could go over into hard points, but it looks very likely we're going to get some badge points finally. Oh, come on, come on. Badge points, badge points. Hey, badge points. All right. That's the first time I was really had my fingers crossed for a particular result, and I got what I was hoping for. So, we're going to get 6 badge points. Nice, and we're going to grab those coins there. We're just going to go back, and yes, Tangle is going to sit there looking shocked. Oh, excuse me. We're going to go back to the entrance. We're going to refresh. Yeah, thanks, Azurest. Alright. And I'm going to take I'm going to save here. And I'm going to take a 6-minute break, and then we're going to do at least another hour and a half, get through this dungeon, which I don't remember being a very long dungeon at all. It's very easy to beat in one sitting. We're going to at the very least get back to Toad Town after this dungeon today, or so I expect. Let me pull up my timer. Set that for yeah, I'm gonna take a 7-minute break, and we're gonna be in this for at least another hour and a half, probably more like maybe even another 2 or 2.5 hours, but we'll see. I'm just gonna switch over to my rest break, which is a bunch of art that my friends did of me and my doorworm, as me as my sort of fuzzy dog kangaroo alien thing from my my novels that I haven't really done anything with. I have like a version of me as like a character from His Dark Materials, but all my art of me as a human isn't formatted in a way where I could have it in widescreen like this. So next time I get more art of me as a human, I'll be adding that to this mix as well. But I'll be back in a few minutes, and thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. let's get right back into it. Start the timer and bring the game back up. There we go. Now we have to mess with the badge loadout a bit. Once again, it blows me away when I leave for like a break that's the better part of 10 minutes, and I come back and there's more people watching than when I left. It's like, who came on and saw just my whole screen and decided, you know what, this looks cool, I'm gonna stay here. Like, it kind of, it's not, I'm very, feel very blessed to, now, let's see, here's our badges. We have 6 badge points to work with now. This is a pretty big deal. Because if anyone who's just came in, I've been spinning a wheel every time we level up to determine what aspects will give you upgraded. Now we have multi-bounce. Now is there a badge? Power bounce? Lets you do a power bounce. Jumps on one enemy continuously until you miss an action command. There is actually a limit. It makes it sound like there's not a limit. There actually is. Refund. Now what? Power bounce. That's... Smash charge lets you charge up your hammer, uses 1 FP. When charges, Mario's hammer power goes up by 2. Lets you charge unlimited at a time, but power fades after attack. That sounds interesting. Let's use smash charge and power bounce. Yeah, I like those two together. So let's go with that for now. We'll save now that we've changed our badge loadout. And continue on into the dungeon. Yeah, these are the ones I believe that can poison Mario. Now, if I was thinking on my feet, actually for this battle, I'm gonna go ahead and just take these guys out ASAP. Now, if there's a... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I actually missed a coin there. Because I keep forgetting... Because they're not physical buttons, I kind of keep forgetting how to bring up the menu. Wheel Tattle. Pokemummy. This is a Pokemummy. Pokemummies are Pokies that dried out and became mummies that then went to live in the ruins. Max HP 4, attack power 2, defense 0. Careful, they have spikes on their heads. Trust me, it'll hurt if you jump on them. And mummification also made them poisonous. If you get poisoned when they attack, you will take damage for a while. Let's say we beat them before they poison us. Yeah, that does sound like a good plan. Let's... Yeah, let's... Now this charging, this could be very interesting. I never really I don't remember ever using that before. Yikes. But... Yeah, because I never even remember seeing the badge exclamation point thing before. Yeah, that hammer charge thing could be really crazy. Spike shield badge. Let's Mario jump on a spiked enemy without taking damage. That could be very useful. I knew that badge existed, I just forgot where you got it. Spike shield. Let's Mario jump on a spike enemy without taking... It takes 2 badge points. Let's... Single enemy using a lot of attack power. I'm actually going to... Actually gonna unequip that and put on refund. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I think that's an attack I'm gonna be using a lot more. But I'm gonna go and heal up again and save. It's a little inconvenient that the refresh block is right outside the dungeon, but then the save block is inside. But it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Bombette out, and I'll switch to Gumbario. I think the next new enemies, the enemies we'll find here are the bats, which I believe were called swoops, and the Buzzy Beetle. One, two, three. Yeah, but Bombette. Yeah, Bombette really can't. Actually, Cooper might not be a bad choice to have out at this moment. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch to Cooper. And Power Shell. Yeah. For the boss, I may switch to use Bombette, but for this part, yeah. Yeah, when I powered up Bombette, I was thinking of the desert. I wasn't thinking of the dungeon so much, and I kind of forgot. I know the idea that Bombette's body, in the context of the game world, is made of metal, and that led me into thinking that she would be invincible to spiked invulnerable to damage from directly attacking spiked enemies, but that's not the case. I mean, I'm not obligated to fight these guys, but yeah, I shouldn't be afraid to use. I missed. I was too busy thinking of other stuff. Yeah, I shouldn't be worried about using my flower points. Hey, got the spell action going on here. Switching between Cooper and Bombette. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I will be able to upgrade Cooper pretty soon, because there is a power-up block about halfway through the dungeon here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use refresh now. While the 5 additional HP and FP mean more, and then if I use an item, I'll be that much closer to being full up. You're a nut and always upgrade your party members in the order you get them with a single session for Sushi, so I always exclusively use Gumbario and Cooper in this dungeon. Okay. I mean, ideally an RPG should give you lots of different ways to approach the strategy for battles. But this game makes the way of the different approaches you can take a lot more obvious. There we go. Yeah, and it makes it very simple to understand, because Veritas Talent cures poisoning and shrinking. Let's toss it. We don't need it right now. Upstairs. Let's look at what we've got. Alright. Yeah, we're good for now. Alright. Okay, that was... So we go up, and I believe we fill the lower room with sand and revisit it when we come through here. Yeah, like, this, to me, Paper Mario is how you do, like, a beginner-friendly, like, you know, little Timmy's first RPG, without just making it a total giveaway where it's, like, impossible to lose. Like, I was watching Tundex play Pokemon Let's Go, which I never played myself, and when it got to, like, when they won't even let you go into the gym unless you show the guy at the front door that you've caught a Pokemon that has a type advantage to the type used in the gym, I'm like, come on. At that point, you might as well just make it so, like, the battles don't reduce HP or something like that. You're making it, like, almost impossible to, like, lose. You like to have more balanced stats when you level up to have more cushioning, but your friend will exclusively upgrade badge points and minimum HP requirement for Lava Lava. And I never even played Let's Go, probably because I was never big into Pokemon Go. Fool, you have ignored my warning, haven't you, you fool? You will fall to my legions and become a mummy of the sands. Okay. Well, let's get out. I believe these guys are called Buzzy Beetles, even though I don't understand. Oh, gosh darn, I thought at least I was able to defend, but let's go ahead and tattle. The only other enemies in here are the Chain Chomps and the Swoops. So, this is a Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetles are cute but mean. HP 3, attack power 2, defense 2. Fire attacks don't work well against these hard hits. If you can flip them though, their defense falls to 0. Keep flipping them, Mario. I heard they used to flourish all over the place, but now they're only found in dark, shadowy places. 3. Let's use charge. And then next turn we'll use Quake Hammer. And so this should take them out. There we go. Yeah, I never really used that charge ability before. The chain combos are one of the chain chomps are one of the reasons why Bombette is so good for this dungeon. Yeah. I saw that it was a mess up, but it was close enough that I clearly understood what you meant. Alright, Parakarry. I haven't used you a whole lot since we left Mount Rugged. But we very clearly, this is your time to shine. And switch straight over to Bombette to blast the wall. And hit the switch. Now, I wonder if there's anything that... No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything that I could have accessed that I only could have accessed before activating the sand trap thing. Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same thing, Marth, so don't worry about that. Okay, now we have to go downstairs. There we go. And this attack should take out the other one without having to flip him first. Now, I was using the line on the tile right in front of Mario, but as a guideline to attacking the, for activating the defense action command, but it didn't seem to quite work out. There we go. We're only down to half our current hit points. We're halfway through. Yeah, I guess now's an okay time to use Fried Shroom. Okay, we need the upgraded hammer for this, and we need to get that relic up there. And there's a puzzle we'll have to solve with that later. But we do have the key for that. Okay. It's kind of a thing when you find a key before you even find the door that it's for. But it worked out alright. A lot of Zelda games are like that. I don't know, like, very seldom do... mind you, I never played through... which game was it? Through Skyward Sword. Kind of lost interest in that game early on. If they release it on the Switch with improved... Oh yeah, there's a switch we hit, and then it opens all the coffins at once. And one of them, I guess, is going to have a key in it. Oh. Alright. Charge. Yeah. Yeah, actually we're gonna switch to Kooper for all these Koopers. Hey, TurboGrafx! You know, for some reason, you know, I had a dream last night that I was in, like, a gas station or something in the middle of nowhere, and they had that pinball table you were showing last night when you were, you know, doing some refurb work on it, and there was the one with the crazy asymmetrical, flippers and everything. I had a dream I saw that. I didn't think of that dream until I just saw you, show up in chat just now. So, thanks for reminding me. You know, I have so many dreams that I am someplace where they have, like, a really rare or obscure arcade machine, and sometimes it's like a video game machine, like a pre-1990 arcade machine, where it's kind of like an 8-bit era arcade machine, or that they'll have arcade machines that are like pre-video games, where it's kind of like either a pinball table or a pachinko machine or some kind of weird, one of those weird gimmicky, like, parlor coin-ops from, like, the 1920s or something like that, and I'll be freaking like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found something like this, and it happens so frequently that I'm surprised it doesn't trigger me to become lucid, because it's such a commonly recurring symbol for me, and I'm the kind of person who has a lot of lucid dreams, relatively speaking, where I might have, like, maybe at least a couple a month, which, as I understand it, is kind of crazy. A lot of people might only have that happen to them, like, once a year if they're lucky, if they're deliberately trying to go for that. But it happens so frequently, and I don't recognize... I'm so happy in the dream that I don't recognize it. But I'll have... Like, there was a point where, like, I'll have a dream where, like, I was in high school... Like, when I was in high school, I once had a dream where it was, like, Red Dawn, and, like, Vladimir Putin was, like, invading the school, and I actually, like, I pulled out an NES and a zapper, and I was fighting Vladimir Putin, and I ended up, like, getting it, like, I tried shooting him with the NES zapper, and it didn't work, and I ended up, like going fist to fist with him, and I, like, had him in a headlock, and I didn't think it was real, and, I totally took it seriously in the dream. But then I'll have a dream where I'm just, like, vacuuming the floor, and I'll be like, okay, this isn't real, why am I vacuuming the floor? Hey, thanks for the bits, TurboGrafx. Always appreciated, never at all necessary. Okay, let's keep going with this battle. There we go. Alright. Hey! Oh, a new enemy. We got a new enemy here. Yeah, let's hurry up and get the tattle in on this swoop, and I think that's the last enemy we have, not including the boss. I think that'll be the last enemy we have to deal with, the swooper. I thought they were called swoops. It's a swooper, a ghost bat. I didn't know they're supposed to be ghost bats. I just thought of them as bats. Swoopers got the name because they swoop down from out of the shadows. Activate 4, attack 2, defense 0. Even jump attacks can't reach when they're hanging on the ceiling, but tremors will knock them loose. Barricade can also knock them loose with one of these moves. You can attack them however you choose once they're hovering in the air. Well, you can't hit them with the hammer once they're in the air, but... Oh, shucks. Your dreams usually involve tornadoes, or no one will listen to me when they're right there, or I'll have superpowers. You keep getting overloaded with menial tasks that can't properly finish even with superpowers. Your dreams are so weird. Yeah, you know, that's interesting. I never have dreams about... Well, one dream I'll have a lot, well, maybe like a few times a year, is that I'll be on the beach, but there's like a huge cliff of sand, and then like the water is rising, and I'm trying to like climb up, like, to get away from the water, and it's not even like a scary dream. It'll just be like oh, I don't want to get wet. Like I don't have like my swim trunks or anything on, so I'm just trying to get out of the way, but I can't get like over a very steep, almost vertical sort of cliff of sand before that happens. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna use. Yeah, this will at least Goombario will be useful for damaging the Swooper. He's not going to be totally useless. Okay, we're almost fully recharged for our star power. Maybe... How many more of these battles are left? Okay, just one. Let's get Cooper out. Oh, I didn't get to get that first hit in. Charge? Yeah, let's... Charge, and then next turn... This isn't going to make much of a difference in the... Okay. We're flirting with danger here, but we can end the battle this turn too, so not too worried. There we go. Hey, we're a quarter of the way to the next, Oh. So the key's just gonna drop right there, huh? Well, let's go up here. Oh yeah, we need the hammer upgrade to get that little doll. I forgot even what that is. But let's go to the front of the dungeon and recharge first. And going back to the beginning of the dungeon isn't something... I guess I'm a lot more conservative with item use now that I'm... compared to when I used to play when I was a kid. I don't know. We're definitely saving. We're gonna save again once we get inside, but... So that's a little redundant, given there are no threats or anything. Hey. So we're all, charged up again. Actually... What I could do... I believe I have some space for honey syrup. One... Okay. So that it's gonna be ultimately 4... Okay. I have to count. Let me go back and buy some honey. 1... Okay, so 1 past the cactus, and then just keep going north, and that's how we get to the ruins. That's easy to remember. I just want to get a bunch of honey syrup, because I am using a lot of flower point abilities. So I think the thing I want to do is get honey syrup. Alright. I don't have to save. I don't have anything really to... Okay. Oh, wait. I only had space for 1 other honey syrup. Well, I might as well look at what else I've got here. Alright. I don't think... I have to check, but I don't think I can arrange my items in any particular way. I might be able to, I'm gonna use the spin dash. Once we... Oh my goodness. Well, I really don't have to even worry about... Yeah, I'm gonna go... I don't have to worry about... I could use flower points all I'd like, so I'm not worried about... Oh no, that's not... Doggone, it's not the right enemy. But doing this, I'll get back any money I lose from this. Okay, power bomb. Oh, you had a hard time? Everything on my my broadcast software and everything here seems to indicate that it's working properly on my side. If anyone else is having weird problems that may be on my side, let me know and I'll look into it. But I'm glad you're working, because I know you got it. You were in here earlier. Yeah, that guy, there's not a lot of space to get lost here. It's just that not knowing exactly where you are right away. In this desert, if you get warped to a random square, that really... So, not counting... So it says I've been playing for 9 hours, but that does include a certain amount of time. Okay. Yeah, all my stats things saying that the connection is excellent, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Yeah, I haven't used the app all that much, but I heard it's having all kinds of weird problems. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't able to get the first hit in, but I'm just sort of rampaging through with the power bomb, so... Because we know we're gonna get a refresh when we get to the desert anyway, and to the ruins, rather. Back to the dungeon that we were in. I hammered, but in the wrong direction. If I was... There we go. Yay, 1 star point. Will we get even a single coin? Oh wow, we got... That's a decent amount of coins considering the encounter was with only a single enemy. I didn't mean this to be a grinding session, but it kind of turned into that. And we're a lot closer to the next level. Okay, let's get rid of... Yeah, let's get rid of a Super Shroom. It's weird throwing away a Super Shroom. But this is just objectively a better version of the same thing. So we're just going to leave that Super Shroom behind. And we're back at the dungeon. Phew. I'm not used to having this many flower points in this world. Have you seen the amazing... you know what? I haven't done any of the... I didn't even look at the Nintendo Direct tour thing Miyamoto did. Of that theme park yet. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of cheating by running past all these enemies, but I mean they're all and whenever I encounter new rooms, I am going to... I guess these enemies, because they're attached to a kind of unique event, don't respawn. And so we're making progress again. And I expect we'll be done with this within the hour. Oh wait, you have to do... You know what? It's the Wii U game. The Wii U Pro Controller doesn't. It has like a circular well for the joystick, So because of that, it's kind of tricky to point directly down to be an equivalent to just pressing the down C button on the controller. Wait, come on, don't go in that room. Oh, you forgot the creepy voice because the letters aren't shaking. Wait, come on, don't go in that room. Oops, I mean, flee now while you still can. If you continue, you will feel a terrible, no, excuse me, not a terrible curse, a horrible curse. You know what I would love to know who it was that, who decided that ghosts always talk like this? Like, it's a literal meme that's been around at least since the mid-20th century, because I know even, like, a lot of old TV shows I watched, like, had, when someone's supposed to be a ghost or talking spooky, they talk like this. Like, where did that come from? I'd love to know. There's probably an interesting article about it somewhere. But how do you type in, like, where does the spooky ghost voice come from, or something like that? Like, where did that even... I'd love to know. And I'll find out sooner or later, because that's one of those things that's kind of too interesting for someone not to be talking about. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna... for those who won't be around at the end, because I'm smart, I realized, hey, I could actually have my end of stream card say when the next scheduled stream's gonna be. It's gonna be Tuesday at 12, and because these streams are starting to go on a little longer than they used to, because it used to be max 2 hours, now it's getting to be more like maybe even 3 or 4 hours. Since that point, I'm gonna start the streams a little earlier so they don't go on later in the day. So we've got the hammer, the more powerful hammer, and this is going to increase. This ought to increase Mario's attack, as well as let me destroy new types of obstacles. The gray blocks. I've done everything there is in this room, haven't I? Alright, I've solved this room already. There's nothing else hiding. But I know there's that one room where... Yeah, maybe, like, once the Universal Studios Park in North America has the Nintendo Land, because I know they plan to bring it to... or Nintendo World or whatever. Once they actually bring that to some North American theme parks, perhaps I'll be more, I'll go visit that version. But for me, like, I guess I'm a little paranoid or a little intimidated about going to a country where I don't speak the language or barely speak the language. Hey. Okay, we're gonna bring out Goombario for this. And I believe this, aside from the boss, this will be the last... Oh, I wasn't able to get the first hit in. This will be the last enemy we need to have analyzed. This is a stone chomp who guards the treasure in this room. He's made of stone, duh. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense 1. His jaws can supposedly crush a coconut. I don't know about you, but I don't want to become a snack. Why a coconut? I mean, a coconut is pretty tough. If they said a bowling ball, that might be more impressive. Because a coconut, yeah, it's really tough, and a normal person can't bite through a coconut. But at least a coconut is still a food item. It's still something that's known for being able to be broken open, whereas a bowling ball, it's like... It usually takes explosives or an industrial hydraulic press to break a coconut. Okay. Oh, yikes. That's quite the hard hit. Oh, and I missed the defense action command for both of those. This should end the battle. There we go. For what's presented as a mini-boss fight, that was relatively easy. But those guys sure did take a good chunk out of my hit points. And so we'll switch back to... let's switch to Cooper. Yeah, I'll feel more comfortable. I mean, if I was going to go to Japan, I'd probably study just Japanese language in some way or another for at least a year, so I could just interact on a basic level with the people there. Okay. So we've got to go somewhere or another where we couldn't before. This should take him out. There we go. Nice. Yeah, because I always thought... I know there are at least I've read of some pachinko parlors that have some older, like, more mid-20th century style pachinko machines, which I'd be more interested in playing than modern pachinko machines. And that are a lot calmer, and it's kind of a specialty thing to find, like, a pachinko parlor that specializes in, like, being quieter, not being as gambling focused, not allowing smoking and no alcohol, like, so basically a pachinko parlor with all the fun taken out, one could say. But that would be something, you guys have seen videos about those kind of places. So I'd be interested in trying that. I know there's a lot of, railway tourism in Japan that is very, well known. Wait a second. Why is the... Why are we back to... I swear, I undid this before, and now it's back to where I have to readjust the frames on the... Wait. And then it's tricky because... Okay, there we go. I like this to be more of a full screenish type thing. Oh, come on. Like, I don't know why this keeps resetting. This is never a problem I've had before. And I've only had it since Paper Mario. I don't know why they all reset like that. That is so bizarre. Okay. Actually, I'm so close to the beginning of the level that I might as well go back and do a full-blown, Shucks, I missed that one. Oh. You know what? I think of skydiving as Parakarry hitting him with his shell, but I guess it's not counting it as that. So the logic of the game, in terms of, like, to me, like, a Koopa hitting an enemy with their shell should be... Oh, yikes. Okay, let's end this now. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot that skydive and... Because, like, the concepts of those two attacks are so related that I didn't really consider that, oh yeah, those are both going to, Alright, so we made it. We made it out. Let's, recharge. Alright, and now that we're here, I find it so weird that only since I've been doing Paper Mario have I had this weird problem where I guess the layout for the stream keeps of my like video capture, like the size and scaling of it keeps resetting to have these big letterboxing and pillar boxing. And I don't think there's anything up here that I can get to. No, there's nothing new I can get to with my improved hammer. So we're just gonna keep moving on. What's here? This is... okay, that we've taken care of. The room up top should be nothing but the room where I dumped the sand to get to here. I did not mean to actually engage that battle. But now that I have the improved hammer, this should be pretty quick. Nearly. Skydive. Take one of them out. Let's... there we go. And we're halfway to the next level already. And... okay, here's where we got that item. We have to go down here. But I already went through here, didn't I? And... oh, I see. I'm at the very least, I missed this bombable wall. So we get Bombette out. And I keep walking away from the bomb, like in Zelda, where you can actually take damage from... down here is where the upgrade block is, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. But first we'll go in here, where there's probably going to be a mini-boss, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I know there is going to be a mini-boss there. So let's... yeah, let's upgrade Kooper, because we've been using him the most in here. Kooper's upgraded to super rank. And we don't have the chance to get the jump on these guys like in the last battle. Okay, actually we could end this in one turn. Slightly damages. No, actually with the upgrade hammer this should do 4 damage. Let's see. Oh, only 2. So... this should take care of him now he's upgraded. No! Okay, that doesn't get through their defense. Well, yikes. Okay. We'll just do it again. End up using 4. This particular battle was a bit of a waste of flower points due to the experimental nature of it and having to figure out what does and doesn't work against these guys. But it gave us a lot of coins and flower points back, though, so... it gave us so many coins I didn't have time to collect all of them. Diamond Stone. Oh, shucks. I wasn't able to... I was going for that first strike, but I wasn't able to pull it off in time. I don't think in other Mario games, Buzzy Beetles or whatever they're called, I don't think those guys can actually climb walls. And just regular jump, if I get the action command right, should take care of him. Yeah, one hit to flip him, and another to stomp to get him out of here. shucks, I wasn't ready for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna use charge. And... I didn't necessarily expect that to go through his defenses, so the fact that it did was nice, but... Yeah, you know, I keep forgetting I upgraded him, so pre-upgrade that probably wouldn't have damaged the Buzzy Beetle. Hey, there we go. There's the key, but where... What's it a key to? So we see... Alright. Okay. This? Turn back, thief. Your time is running out. If you do not retreat, you will be in grave trouble. I do not lie. You will regret it. Now, do I have all three of the artifacts? Or the, Okay, I've got the Pyramid Stone, the Diamond Stone, I just need the third one. And to learn which... Is it in here? Is this where the third stone is? Oh, doggone, I have to go all around and back again. Okay, I see what room that is now. Hey. Oh, no, we have to go across. There we go. And right in here. Ruins key. And this is the room. I think the third treasure is in here, and it also reveals where I'm supposed to put the three treasures at to activate the next part of the dungeon. Oh, okay, and it fills that room with sand. The room right beneath us. So, moon, star, triangle. From left to right. Moon, star, triangle. Moon, star, triangle. Okay. That's easy to remember. At least I think it is. Moon, star, triangle. And this is... Lunar Stone. We got the third chomp. Okay, so charge. No, I guess I could have... Yeah, I forgot. Now that I can skip that step of charging Marius Hammer now that I have a partner able to strike through their defense. But we'll end this very quickly by... There we go. Oh my goodness. Man, I have over 200 points. Okay, so we're gonna put the moon, the star, and the triangle. I love Mario going around like, oh, ah, like, ah. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the front of the dungeon and refresh again. Oh wait, no, we have to... Well, I say refresh, not the move refresh, just the using that block to like just restore HP and flower points. And since we're so close to the there we go. I'm so confident in my ability to take these battles out in one turn before the enemy can attack. There we go. And we're back to the front room. Yes, you have to save twice. I don't know why. I just have to do that. Oh yeah, it's very noticeable. I mean, they don't have Mario going like full pantomime where he actually transforms into the characters to reenact scenes of things that have happened or that he's seen. But it's still a very distinctive. And I believe down here. And across. All this room with all the coffins. And down here. And across. Hey! I remembered how to go straight to the new room. Oh, doggone butts. There's a refresh block right there. But that's the way of such games. Let's pull out Gimbario. I feel like the boss is about to come up. Don't remember exactly. And there was a save right there too. I love you, game. As your final warning, enough of this foolishness. Leave at once. I almost said save completed in the spooky voice. Yeah, Moustafa never really clarified how this guy, who clearly could have only gotten the Star Spirit and everything in the last couple of days in the game's universe, was able to get into these long sealed ruins. You ignored all those very scary warnings. Don't you have the common sense to get scared and run away? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't mess with Tootain Koopa. Oh, yeah, he's scary voice off now. You shouldn't mess with Tootain Koopa, a faithful follower of King Bowser. Oops, I mean, you shall regret this. Alright, let's get you to do the title. This is Tootain Koopa. He's one of Bowser's followers. He's been assigned to guard one of the Star Spirits. I've heard that he has sort of a pharaoh complex. Max HP 30, attack power 3, defense power 0. He attacks you by throwing shells from that high perch. Try to dodge when he uses his magic. Its attack powers 2, and it'll sting for sure. He also summons Chomps, his loyal subjects. Those Chomps have some serious attack power. Try to think hard about who to attack first, Tootain Koopa or Chomp. Alright, 30 HP. Let's... I'm gonna try to do this in an interesting way that I think might be fun. Blah. Come on, come, Chomp, come. Bite this intruder. Actually, I am going to finally... I'm going to use... Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, these are normal chomps and not the stone ones, so let's get the Tattling on him before we switch him out. It's a chomp. You've heard about chomps before, I'm sure. I don't know. It's interesting how they translate it as chomp and not chain chomp. Yeah, once again, fantastic music. All these boss fights have fantastic music. My favorite being the Tubba Blubba fight. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense power 3. You may have such hard stuff that most of your attacks won't even phase them. I heard a rumor that the chomps are a little peeved at Tutankoopa because he works them so hard. We'll... This should... Let's use up our, Now let's go to... Blah. I'm a magical genius. Watch and be amazed. Doggone. Come, chomp. Do you have a stream schedule for next week? I only have one stream planned for next week. It's going to be on Tuesday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Because these streams have been going on a little later lately, I'm going to start earlier so that they're not so later into the day that I can't get other stuff done that I would have liked to get done. So let's... We're going to... Yeah, let's use our other... Yeah, let's use our other Thunderbolt. Nice. And charge. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of this. I want to see if I can... Oh yeah, I can't do anything this turn. Because there's no enemies on the ground to... Nice. Wow, the first... He dealt the first damage in the battle to himself. How embarrassing. Sorry, just keep... I get this layout just perfect. And it keeps... I'm gonna scrooge that up. There we go. I think that looks... No, but now... I just realized the side was cut off. Okay, the side is cut off by... That's just virtue. That's just the interface being as it was designed. Okay. I don't know. It's just so weird. I don't like my portrait overcropping the... There we go. That looks a little better. Abilities. I'm not even... Yeah, I'm gonna do nothing. Ouch. What are you doing? That hurt. I'm king of the desert. You rude, rude man. Take this. Come, chomp. Okay. At this point, oh yeah, I'll use refresh now. Hey, what's gonna happen now? Swallow to increase the damage you receive. Nice. Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna keep charging, and my intention is to just see if I could take him out with a single, like, awesome attack. Let's see if this damages him. No, I have to at least... Okay, I see. Now I know. Alright, just gotta... And let's... On the ground or ceiling. Now, here's what I wonder... I don't know if that platform counts as being on the ground, because it says on the ground or ceiling, but this is sort of a middle platform between them, so I'm a little paranoid that it might not do anything. So I'll use this turn to use one of my dried fruits, which will nearly restore my hit points to full. Okay. How many turns in a row is he gonna do that? Man, that's so okay, it's not going to improve the situation. This should do one. Yeah, okay, get out of here. Please attack him again. Alright. Now I'm gonna cheat here a little bit. Well, potentially. I'm just gonna make a restart point here. And if this cheeses me out, where the damage doesn't count, nice. Actually, I am going to go back before that. Oh. I just created a new restore point. So never mind, I wanted to go back before the restore point, but now we're just sticking with what happened just now. So at least now I can say I technically didn't cheat. Well, I didn't, not only technically, but didn't actually cheat. Okay, I guess because he's out of Koopa Shell, he's going to keep using that annoying Chomp attack. Come, Chomp. I mean, the annoying attack where he drops the Chomp and... Now, do I have... I don't have any attack items. Yeah, I'm going to charge up again and... Because I'm in this cycle where Bombette keeps getting more and more time added to her out period, where the number of turns she'll be disabled from attacking. Nice! Finally. No. Yeah, only one stream next week, sorry. I may do a pattern where I do 2 streams one week and then one the next, just because I'm expanding a lot of what I'm doing in my professional life, so I may not have as much time to stream, but I'm definitely going to be doing at least one a week. Sure. Yeah, let's charge again. So after this, I'm going to heal again, charge again, and then attack. Hold on a second. Someone is at the door. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, forgot the microphone. Forgot the microphone. I'm sure in a few seconds I'm gonna see the thing in the chat saying, "Watch out, you forgot to turn on your mic," because of the time delay. But yes. Okay. So that, and then I'm gonna charge one more time. And then this next hammer should end the battle. Man, I've never seen a character get taken out for as many turns as Bombette is right now, but it's time to end this. What I would have liked is to keep, charging up and then just take out Mario with... Oh, I think I got the experience boost thing. The star points. Yeah, just like you were saying, Marth. He almost leveled 1.5 times that one battle. Alright. Time to spin the wheel. And... Okay. Interact. And go wheel spin. What will it stop on? Oh boy. More badge points would be ideal, but I mean 6 is a lot to work with compared to what I had before. It's going to be flower points or heart points. Looks like it could be flower points. It could stop right at... Oh, just barely. We ended up getting more flower points. Alright. So, more flower points. So yeah, but I will be able to use a ton of abilities though, which is cool. Aw, come here, Chompy. Wait, you're... Ow, help! Oh, you missed that because I got to turn off the wheel. There we go. And you could stop being shocked, Tangle. Excuse me. There we go. No. There we go. There we go. Alright. Thus, Mario and party unearthed the legendary Dry Dry ruins deep within Dry Dry Desert. They smashed Tootan Koopa the wizard and freed Mamar, the second of the wish-granting star spirits. But the enemies awaiting Mario grow ever stronger and the challenges more difficult. What's in store for Mario and friends? Where will their adventure take them next? Let's save and continue. And now we have the first Peach segment, where you played as Peach last after the first dungeon, but this time you actually get the Princess Peach theme, which is cool. Gwahaha, hello. How are you feeling, Princess? Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach. Well, tough luck. I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. You've imprisoned all of the guests from the castle. You are the single greatest disaster ever to fall the Mushroom Kingdom. I'll tell you what, I'll smell when you make everything as it was before you showed up. Gwahaha, oh that's rich. You know I can't do that. That jerk Mario just beat the Koopa Brothers and Tootan Koopa. Sure, they were complete wimps, but they were still loyal to me, and I can't forgive Mario for disrespecting me. I'm nipping this in the bud right now. I'm gonna use the invincible Tubba Blubba on him. He's the strongest creature I know after me. You best forget about Mario. Your nastiness. We have a problem. Why, Kammy Koopa, what's got you so riled up? You look upset. Psst, psst, psst. What? The Star Spirit flew away from Tubba Blubba's castle. King Bowser, keep your voice down. Princess Peach will hear you. I mean, Bowser has no trouble telling Peach, like, which minions, mentioning by name which enemy he's going to send after Mario next. And, as I remember, Tubba Blubba doesn't even come after Mario. Mario comes for Tubba Blubba, so... yes, right. Tell me the details over there. Twink, did you hear that? Yes, I sure did. The Star Spirit must have escaped. Did you hear him call that Tubba Blubba thing invincible? That doesn't sound good. Do you think Mario can win? We'd better try to find out about Tubba Blubba. If we could find something, anything about a weak point, it just might save Mario. Good idea. Then there's no time to lose. We won't get anything done if we stay in this room. For some reason, I remember this being a really hype moment, hearing this theme for the first time. I mean, I really kind of question Peach's inability to jump or anything, given that she's playable in Super Paper Mario and can do all kinds of stuff, but there's still guards outside. Be careful not to get caught. You've got a Metal Gear Peach here, sneaking around the darkened castle. There are guards here too. Probably lots of them. We better be extra careful. Let's... Isn't there... Yeah, I know there's at least one other room you could go into at this point. Nothing in here yet. I know what... I think I remember what this room's used for later on in the game. This is the last room we can go into for now. Yeah. Oh, look there. What a beautifully crafted treasure box. I know exactly what the... Yeah, tactical princess action. Look there. What a beautifully crafted treasure chest. So this treasure chest, if you're not familiar, basically works like the vanishing cabinet in Harry Potter, where there are two of them, and if you put an item in one, if you go into the other chest, you could take the same item out of it. And that's what they're talking about here. They say you could put things in this chest and take it out of the other chest. Isn't that, well, mysterious? Yeah, that's really cool. So, where's the other treasure chest anyway? Where is it? You know, I don't remember. It's in the house at the bottom of Shooting Star Summit. But you put in deep focus. And I think, so throughout these Peach segments, there are different badges we can, or items that we can grab and put into that chest so that Mario could recover them later. I think there's another item in here as well. Oh, shucks. Oh, Princess Peach, you know you're not allowed to leave the room. I'm sorry, but I have to take you back. I mean, they should zoom out a little bit so you can... Are you alright, Princess? Did they hurt you? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, Twink. That was just plain stupid. I've got to be more careful. It'll be okay next time, Princess Peach. Didn't check her room to see how she's getting out. Especially... well, whatever. Yeah, there's a certain number of conceits we have to, just allow to be. It's a... Alright. Doggone! What, Princess Peach? Okay. I forgot. I thought that was the end of the area. Okay, we're gonna have to try this again. You alright, Princess? Did they hurt you? Yeah, we'll just skip all that. Actually, to save time... Yeah, to save time, I'm gonna make a restore point right at the start of that bookshelf area. which I guess is supposed to be the Royal Library. Alright, there we go. We're gonna create our restart point here. There we go. So if we get caught again, we could just... And it's not really any, like, advantage aside from just... It's just quicker. So it's not like I'm getting ahead in terms of gameplay, just in terms of... For the sake of the stream. If I was playing this casually, I wouldn't have even thought to do something like that, but just so we can get through this, because I don't want... I mean, this is going to be a significant number of streams to come. It's just going to be Paper Mario stuff. Power Rush Badge. When Ninja's Dangerous, power attack power increases by 2. So we have to go all the way back out to put that in the chest. So you've got to do this in reverse and go back to the room. But at least she has the badge now, so I don't think that could be... That much progress can't be undone. Even if she gets caught, she won't have to recollect the badge the way I understand. At least the way I understand it works. Or at least the way I assume it works. I don't think I've ever got the item, then got caught before. Yeah, this was a fantastic game. And then just the weird combination of the Mario and Luigi series becoming a thing on the Game Boy Advance, and then Miyamoto really refusing to greenlight any Paper Mario proposal that resembles the Thousand Year Door. And then on top of those two things, then it's just the fact that there are new, stricter Nintendo standards and practices where they can't modify existing Mario characters, species anymore. So we can't have like, oh, like a Shy Guy, like the Koopa Troopa dressed like an Egyptian pharaoh or things like that. So they have to resort to doing things like having a box of colored pencils as a enemy. And the thing is that the idea of like photorealistic art supplies being a thing in a Paper Mario game, and starting from Thousand Year Door, they took the paper element a bit more literally, where it's like here it's just sort of the art style. They named the game after that. There are a few elements where like the characters flutter down like sheets of paper, but as they took the paper element, the idea that these characters are just paper dolls, a little more literally, the idea of having photorealistic art supplies as enemies isn't a bad idea. What I dislike, what I find distasteful, is the idea that they're clearly doing that in Origami King to get around the fact that there are new stricter standards and practice for Nintendo where they can't create new characters and stuff anymore. So technically, like, photorealistic art supplies aren't an actual unique character. Hey, have you heard about Master Tubba Blubba? I heard a rumor he loves eating ghosts. Ghosts, huh? Master Tubba Blubba. He lives deep inside of Forever Forest, doesn't he? I think he's guarding one of the star spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tubba Blubba lives in the castle on top of Gusty Gulch. I heard that somewhere near his castle is a mansion and a village full of ghosts. I guess Master Tubba Blubba sometimes goes there to catch booze. And then when he catches one, he gobbles it down, starting with its head. Chomp. I mean, what is a boo aside from just a head? But that's another question we don't want to get too deep into, right? Alright. Just got an alert here. I just want to check on this. Alright. That's fine. Brr. Oh man, that's so scary. I won't be able to walk alone to the bathroom at night, and I'm gonna have nightmares, I know it. Why'd you tell me? I also heard that Master Tubba Blubba is invincible. They say he can't be hurt. No one can even scratch him. He might even be stronger than King Bowser. Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Sorry, now that I've answered the first alert, now only others are popping up. Just making sure nothing important's going on. Yeah, nothing important's going on. Even Master Tubba Blubba has to have some kind of weak points. Just common sense. Yeah, you may be right. There's another rumor that Tubba Blubba's got a secret that would ruin him if it ever got out. I bet it's about his past. I heard he didn't used to be strong at all. Shh! What if Master Tubba Blubba hears you? He might gobble us up. Still, what do you think his secret could be anyway? I don't know. No one knows. That's why it's a secret, you half-wit. Twink, it sounds like Tubba Blubba has a weak point after all. If only we could find out. Huh? Did you hear someone talking just now? Gasp! In the unsmooth font. Do you think that someone knows we're goofing off in here? Whoa, Princess Peach, how did you get here? I'm sorry to do this, but you have to go back to your room right now. Oh no! Yeah, I see that item waiting for me in the upper balcony of the library. Thank you, Mario. At last I get to head home to Starhaven. My name is Mamar. So nice to meet you in person. You've still got a long way to go, but I just know you could save Princess Peach. I'll do my best to help you. Here's a present for you. New star power, ahoy! Oh yeah, and our star energy goes up to 2. Mario can now use Lullaby, a new star spirit power. With Lullaby, you can make all enemies fall asleep. Call on me when times are bad. Believe in this, Mario. My powers are strong. I'm a star spirit, after all. Our powers are growing all the time. Keep up the good work, Mario. You must save the other star spirits as soon as possible. For now, I'm going back to recover in Starhaven. Who knows how my dear old Starhaven is faring without the Star Rod. Goodbye, Mario. I'm off, heart. Alright, 7 minutes left. I'm satisfied with what we've done. Let's get back to Toad Town, which is gonna be quite the little journey. Now, let's get back to Toad Town and call it a stream. Yeah, let's go to... Oh my gosh, I don't know why this keeps resetting. Okay. Gotta shrink it here. And shrink it there. Shrink this side. And this side. And now, I can blow it up. Don't. Who's you know who? If it's something like, if it's something related to what, to anything private, just tell me, you send me a whisper. But if it's not, you could just give me, if you're giving me a hint on something I meant to do and forgot, you could go ahead and mention it. Oh yeah! Wait, how soon? Isn't Junior Troopa... Doesn't he next appear in the forest? I thought he doesn't appear again until the, in the forest. Because I'm probably not gonna go... I'm gonna start the next stream right at the edge of the forest. And save that for next. Yeah, I know, Rip Helio stream. He ambushed you on Mount Rugged? Well, okay. That's the first time they actually summoned more help. Let's... He ambushes you on Mount Rugged? If so, I forgot about it. Wow, we didn't even get any star points for that. Wow. So I'll be ready for him, because you refresh your... Actually, I am going to go... I don't think you can restore... Yeah, I don't think you can restore the spell. Actually, no, what we're gonna do is... we're gonna go to Toad Town. Let's unlock the warp pipe area. The area that makes all the warp pipes pop up. I think you have to fight a blooper again. And then we'll call the stream. What was for dinner yesterday? We just had some rice and zucchini. Nothing fancy or exciting. Because if I open that warp block up, that will enable me to go back and restore the spell easily without having to do all this traveling. And since we're now at like a more concrete point of reference, Mario, that artifact you hold in your hand, it looks quite important. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that a clue to Dry Ruins? And I just grill it up with a little olive oil, and it's not a big deal. Nothing fancy or interesting or creative. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that a clue to Dry Ruins? Mario, old chum, I beg of you, can you possibly part with it? Yeah, give it to him. Cheers, Mario. Smashing, really old good boy. Soon, the mysterious Dry Ruins will rise from the stands that conceal them. Oh, you have no idea. As a brilliant archaeologist, I say it must be so. I suppose a thank you gift is in order. Eh, old boy? Here you go, then. Got the star piece. I just use like a pinch of Lowry seasoned salt. It's nothing creative or interesting or worthwhile. I'm not the most creative cook ever. Hopefully in the near future I'll have a little more time to get to cooking fresh stuff more often. But we are for now. So we're ready for if Junior Troopa comes at us in the desert. Well, I actually don't need to wait for... I don't have to have Parakarry cram me over. It's quicker to just fall down and hop back up. I know at some point you do fight him in... Oh my goodness. What a shame. I did not mean to fall on that guy. Well, it's not quite worth... Well, alright. Yeah, you have to... I've never made onion rings, but being a U.S. citizen, I have had onion rings my fair share of times, and enjoyed it probably more than I needed to. I'd get them at Applebee's occasionally. You know, just one of those generic pub food kind of things that... Hey, Allergenics. Oh, that is a fantastic emote right there. I'd like to thank you very much. Now, Now, what I'm doing, if the title doesn't make it clear enough, every time I level up, I'm pulling up this wheel and spinning. I've gotten nothing but flower point and hit point upgrades so far. Oh gosh. Yeah, I get nothing but flower point and hit point upgrades. We upgraded the badge points only once. So... And only once, and only fairly recently. So I have 6 badge points. My history with this game, I used to rent this back on Nintendo 64. But every time I returned the game, I'd have to start over. So I just beat Dry Ruins. And that's about typically where I'd get up to before I had to return the game. So getting the first time I got to Chapter 3 was kind of a big deal. Okay, we got a new area we can get to here. Oh, time for another party member upgrade. Let's upgrade. The Applebee's buy makes good steak and grilled chicken. I find Applebee's to... I mean, I only ever really get mozzarella sticks and onion rings. Yeah, sometimes my the brain parasite I have will make me want to go get some Applebee's. And I can't say I'm not entirely, you know, Applebee's onion rings wouldn't be such a, I wouldn't, it's a bit of a drive to my nearest Applebee's, and I don't really want to go through all that. And I'm only getting takeout. I've only once have I gone to a sit-down restaurant since this virus nonsense started. And when I go, I always just get takeout. You know, car side takeout. Okay, so, yeah, Junior Troopa... Allegrenix. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, the monitor... I have two monitors, and the monitor that I have my, chat on is a bit far away. And maybe I'm just getting a little older, but I have to squint a bit and, like, lean into, And plus, there's so many weird and interesting and creative and unique usernames. On Twitch in particular, of all sites I've been on, Twitch seems to have a lot of the best usernames ever. I mean, I have one of those weird usernames. It's like a 20-minute drive there and back. Well, heck, I mean, it's never a bad thing to be prepared for an unexpected mini-boss encounter like that. So I lost absolutely nothing by being prepared for him. So... And I mean, I have a screen name. When I go into chats with people who aren't familiar with me, they're like Super Train Station A. I'm like, that's not a series of words you expect to really see one after another, even though they're all like standard English words. And pretty much, I'm like, you can just call me H. So it's Algrenix, right? Algrenix or Algrenix? Which one is it? Like, which one of those two is more accurate? Oh, yeah, we have some money now, so we could get into a few little oinks. And get into our, bite that Gashapon. Now, all we're doing here... let's see, let's talk to... Mario, do you keep a good supply of items? Okay, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. Allegrenix. Okay. Welcome to Toad Town's famous Little Oink Farm. Hit the bar overhead, pay 10 coins, and wait for the egg. Hit it with the hammer to hatch the Little Oink. Try to find out what kind of Little Oink will be born. Have fun watching those adorable Little Oinks. Be careful though, if someone gets inside the fence, the Little Oinks will run away. You only have a maximum of 10 Little Oinks on the farm. When the 11th Little Oink enters, the first one will leave. Now try to see all of the different types of Little Oinks. I love Little Oinks. You love them too, don't you? You want to learn about them? Yes. Little Oinks are timid and mysterious creatures that hatch from eggs. They spook easily and will run away if you approach them. Observe them from out here. There's many breeds of Little Oinks. They're very easy to tell apart. White ones, black ones, even gold and silver ones. If you're curious about the breed of Little Oink, come over and talk to me. I wish the world were full of Little Oinks. That would be grand. So... And let's just do like 5. 1. Wow, oh wow, a silver Little Oink. Look at its silver hide, glittering in the sunshine. What a gorgeous creature. 2. Oh wow, it's a pink Little Oink. Such coloring. Let's do one more, because I forgot how tedious it is to do this over and over. I forgot if there's really even a point to this. I just know it's fun doing it. Oh, a tiger striped one. Is that what it's actually called? Ooh, it's a... Oh, it is a tiger Little Oink. Look at those stripes. Alright. Hey, Puff. Well, hello there. My name is Bubulb. I came from Flower Fields, the wonderful land of flowers. I'd love to spread the wondrous flowers of flower fields all over your land. If you like flowers, don't you? And of course, who doesn't? That's the reason I'll trust this to your care. Magical seed. There are only 2 more. These flowers are delicate. Only one with a loving heart can make them bloom in beauty. Please take good care of it, for beauty is fragile. Okay. We'll get a few super mushrooms. You can get items out of them. What do you have to do to get the items? Are they left behind when you chase them away or something like that? No, actually, no. I kind of lost my way around here a bit, because I went north, and I think in my head, I'm like, oh, but this is the central area. We're gonna go here. We're gonna get a couple of super mushrooms. And then go back down. Super shroom. Okay. And they drop the... Can you see that the item's in there before you jump in there and scare them away? You can go ahead and tell me because I asked for it. Okay. We'll get into flavor text and more of the flavor text type stuff next time. But for now, let's save and go back into the sewers. I might do a little item purchasing off stream. And maybe a couple of minor side questy type things off stream. Alright. I forgot where the nearest save block is. I should have had one next to the train station. Alright, I just have to go back to the first part of the Toon Town. Oh, when you overload the pen, one drops off and leaves an item. Okay, that's how it goes. Oh, I can't jump over that little thing. Okay. And we are on full HP right now. Yeah, let's look at the badges we have here now. D down pound disables an energy, defense power, and energy. Double dip. During item, let's use 2 items during 1 turn. It's quite the badge. Speedy spin. Increase the distance Mario could spin. Alright. I don't have a lot of badge points, so none of those badges are super worth it right now. But let's go into private. No. Okay. Let's go down here and unlock. I know we could ground pound through there later. I'll go to the left. Blooper! Not as much traveling to get to the warp pipe room as I remember, so... Let's tattle. This is an Electro Blooper. Electro Bloopers are Electro Charge. Max HP 50, attack power 4, defense 0. A bit of advice, when they're emitting electricity, be a smart move to avoid contact with them. If you can manage to damage them while they're emitting electricity, they'll go back to normal. Their attack power when they're emitting electricity is 6. Let's try to be careful. What do you say? Alright. Do I have any damage-dealing items? No, I don't. So... yeah, he's floating. So let's... Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. Decreases damage. Yeah, a lot of my enemies that are oriented, and a lot of my partners that are oriented around, yeah, I definitely won't do that right now. Yeah, a lot of the guys that are powered up that I have as partners are more based around doing ground attacks. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's not so bad. Oh, this might be a little tough. This might be tougher than I remember it being. Because I really don't remember this being difficult. Oh my gosh, like the timing for that attack is a lot harder than I remember it being. Because I've only used it successfully a couple of times. And he's electrifying again. There we go, refresh. Oh, this isn't going to be so tough. Because I'm thinking of what it meant to fight an enemy with 50 HP, like, before the last time I fought an enemy with 50 HP, it was the Master in the dojo. And I'm a lot stronger now than I was back then, so... Oh, I'm not doing a lot of damage to him with that. Okay, this isn't as hard as I thought it would be so far. I'm not gonna do that just to recover 4 HP. Let's just use refresh again, because now I have 2 entire star power bars. And yeah, Parakarry is just totally, well, no pun intended, he's carrying this battle right now. Yeah, Power Bounce is good if you're... I could get like 4 or 5 if I have good timing, but just not happening. Oh, that was just me not paying attention. So, in 2 turns this shall be over. Next turn this is going to be over. Heck, I'm just going to use regular jump attack. And this turn will take him out. There we go. Nice, 21 star points, not bad. And without using a single item, I don't think, either. Nice, so these go to Koopa Village. That Snowman doll, I forgot what that even does. I'm just checking out what else is even over here. What's this? Well, let's get out Goombario. It's not going to be useful for these enemies much, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I already scanned both of these enemy types. Yeah, last time I fought these guys, this was a considerably tough set of tough enemies to fight at the time, but now they're not so much. This should take them all out. Or a couple of them. This should take out this one. Yeah, because I got the action command. If not... Yeah, don't quite feel like... Yeah, I don't really feel like doing whatever it takes to explore the rest of this area right now. Getting ready to end the stream relatively soon. Oh my gosh, another one attacked. Yeah, we've got plenty of money, let's just run. got some of my money back. Yeah. Well, let's just peek in here. No. Yeah, this sewer system was a lot more extensive than I remember it being. But the mystery blocks are a good way to, So now I have access to, what I believe, Koopa Village. Hold on. I know I have Koopa Village and Dry Desert are two of the areas. Okay, so you can go to Koopa Village again. And one is to Dry Desert. I forgot what the third one is, though. So, Dry Desert. So we could reactivate the spell whenever we need to. And... oh yeah, Goomba Village. And unless it's like to deliver found mail or something like that, I really can't think of any reason to come back here. Yeah, well, thanks, Serial Walrus. Alright, let's get back above ground and save, and I'll call it for now. No one I know is streaming at the moment, but, let's see. Well, let's head over to... hold on. Alright. So that'll call it for now. Let's see. Alright, so the next stream is gonna be on this coming Tuesday at... there we go. Yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday at 2 o'clock. No, actually, no, it's not gonna be 2 o'clock. It's gonna be at 12 o'clock, which is a lot earlier than I've done a stream in a very long time. But I usually don't do this, but I'm just gonna hop in on a random Paper Mario streamer. So for those of you who will be back for part 4 of the Paper Mario Wheel of Fate challenge, I look forward to seeing you. Let's see. Now. Hold on. Excuse me. There we go. Let's try this. Games. Alright, taking a risk. I'm going to send you into another Paper Mario stream, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Dog... no, I need to do... raid. It's embarrassing not getting the commands right the first time. Oh no, it's /raid. Excuse me. It's the... B... okay, this time... alright. So, excuse me. Alright, let's go for it. See you next time.